Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. This is an informative video that I am doing, and the topic of this video will be what sets My Hero Academia aside from the rest of the other shonen mangas. Now, if you guys love jumps shonen mangas, I am sure that you guys will have been following My Hero Academia as well. This is a cut short video about why you should be reading My Hero Academia as well if you aren't reading, and if you are reading, then this is the reason why the manga is set out so differently from the other mangas in the shonen genre. So first off in my list is the world building of this manga is exceptionally great. Unlike other mangas, specifically like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, where we have a complete fictional world created, the semi-world building of My Hero Academia is to such a level that it is able to compete with the complete world building of Naruto and One Piece, and not to mention Bleach. Now, to those who don't know much about fiction writing and mangas, world building is extremely difficult to pull off, and you need an extremely long amount of time to do it, because what you are exactly doing is you are building up a land and a environment in which you want your story to function, and to build it you need time. And when this world building is successful you can pull off any amount of stories and endless amount of interesting stories on this world. Then we have the semi world building, where we have a fictional element mixed with the real world. This is on a note easier to do compared with the complete fictional world, because in the complete fictional world you have everything strange and new to the reader, while in the semi-fictional world building there are some parts that the reader knows, and then there are parts which you added from your pocket to spice up the story and make it more interesting, which My Hero Academia does. We have it set up in Japan, although it is set up in a futuristic time, but the futuristic developments have not been shown at all. Instead, the futuristic development has been shown to be in a form of mutation, which develops quirk, which is quite kind of like power up for the people. Now, having this semi-world building and using this semi-world building to compete with a complete world building stories like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, I have to say is quite an amazing feat. And the second point in my list will be it is quite realistic, meaning that, as I said earlier, the mangaka has set a realistic element to the story, and realistic meaning like the places of Japan, the conveniences of Japan, they are all set up to be as normal. The only thing weird and unnatural would be the using of superpowers, which cannot happen, but the rest of the thing is same. And as I said, in the semi world building you have a part which is normal to the reader, with which he can imagine and he can see. So using this has actually worked to the favor of the manga. And then the third number on the list would be the troubles and the problems and the fights made by the villain, which are shown and spoken to be, are quite true. I have to say, this is quite true. This concept of which we see that the villain fights, and the main reason why the villain is fighting, is quite realistically possible when you think about it from an angle. And My Hero Academia does it from an extremely new way and strong point of view. If you see typical Hollywood movies, and the place where I am from, India, we see the Bollywood movies where the hero and villain are shown to be in a, if I have to say it in terms of color, we have the hero being completely white, meanwhile the villain being completely black, and it is white versus black, means like extremely good versus extremely bad. And then in the mangas we have it to be not good, not bad, not like completely good and completely bad. It is more like gray versus gray. The hero is gray as well and the villain is gray as well. They both fight for logical terms. The thinking and ideology they show is quite true, and so using these ideologies to fight out is quite great. And the fourth point, the concept symbol of peace, is quite great. I think that this has been somewhat derived from the Batman trilogy, where we have Batman trying to be a symbol. It's like somewhat similar of All Might versus Batman. All Might, he wants himself to grow to such an extent that the villains will fear in his presence, and this concept is quite great. And the fifth topic would be same as the third one. This manga is not like a typical fighting manga where the hero is fighting with the villain for some petty cause. The causes are real and quite natural and things to be pondered over, and this is what makes this series quite interesting. And then the last topic on my list is the art of this manga is amazing, and this art with the sketching, it just levels up the story quite more and has been exceptionally done. That is all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as well. Comment down what you guys think that I have missed out, what good points of this manga I have missed out, and comment down what you guys think about my review. That is all. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my other videos as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day ahead of you. Until later, my manga fans, bye.